Alright guys, so today I'm going to be reacting to and breaking down one of probably the most known slide guitar solo on YouTube. And it's Derek Trucks with John Mayer, B.B. King, and Susan Tedeschi. Now I've seen this a ton of times, especially in high school when I first started playing slide. I would come back to this video over and over again. But again, I haven't heard it in a little while, and I've never tried to break it down. So, without further ado, let's just get into it and kind of see what happens.
Play me that solo again that you did a few minutes ago. I see why you married him. Damn, he's hot that night, ain't
Oh, great. Oh. Well, you could see why everyone loves this solo, right? I mean, again, I don't really have to say anything. A few things that stand out immediately: the phrasing. So what we're in we're in A flat, I guess. And the way he can just get the juice out of every single note he plays, that is the most impressive thing to me listening back to this. So let's start this over from the beginning and try to dissect it.
I don't really care. It's me.
Okay.
Play me that solo again that you did a few minutes ago. I see why you married him.
Okay, so that first thing, right? He goes, something like that, right? So we're in the key of A flat. So the notes that he's kind of leaning on here are just 1, 2, and major third. So he starts on major third, really getting the juice out of it, right? Sliding back and forth to and from. He does this a lot, this kind of pattern of 3, 1, then 2, 6, with the 2 being on the high E and the 6 being on the high B, I'm sorry. So, right, so that's 3, 1, 2, 6, and then he'll slide back into the 2. So, let's keep moving.
I see why you married him.
Oh. Yeah. So, right, what's really cool about this solo is the mixing of minor and major. So the first phrase was completely major. And now he's going to do this thing where he's 2, and then minor third. Then trill from 2 to minor third to 2 to 1. So it's a trill on the 2 to the 1, and then just making sure to hit that minor third when you trill. So how can you not feel that, man? It's just that's the juice. That's where all the juice is. Let's keep going. let's listen to that one more time, because, God, I can't. That is so nice. We gotta get that right. Ah! Huh. It's something like that, so. That's what it sounds like to me. I know it's not note for note, but I think that's hitting on the idea. So what he's doing here is swelling from 5 to 6, and then playing with that 6, going back and forth. And then he's sliding up to 1, and what it sounds like to me is he's sliding from major third to 1, and then getting back to home bass. So as a general sense of what's going on, he's sliding. Now he's at 1, so then he's utilizing this 1-2 major third area, and then bridging the gap to get back down to home bass on this 4th fret. So that's how I would think about it. So let's just give an example. Then he's coming down to the G sharp string, playing that major third, then getting back to 1 on that middle E. So let's just listen to it one more time.
Damn, he's hot that night, eh?
Any of my students will know that phrase, the where are we? Yeah, so that 4, that's 4, then major third, then 1. And notice how he's sliding to that major third. He's not really coming from the 2, he's just coming from an arbitrary area slightly below this major third. It's that, it's not this. It's not that. It's that. And then after that, he comes up to the 5. It does the same lick, except starting on the 5. So man, that's so great. And then we all know, I think he ends the phrase off like. So. Yeah. Right, so that's just, again, this thing I mentioned at the beginning. He has this 6, 1, 2, 3 area. And then he'll do 2, 6. The 2 being on the high E, 6 being on the B. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, and then, see? I love that, how he utilizes those octaves. So he'll do, alright, so now let's get this walk up part. Okay, so it sounds like major third, just straight up the major scale. So we have 1 here. Huh, so something like, something like that. Major ideas here. So walk up from major third 4, 5. And once you get to the 5, you're at the home bass fret. So you just. Then you're in a comfortable area because you know every string works on this fret. And then he goes into the same thing again. The idea between 1, 2, major third. So that whole thing, that same thing again. Let's just listen one more time so I can try to nail it more precisely. It's the same thing. Right? Actually, It's not that note for note, but I'm sure you can hear that the ideas are similar. Same thing as before, right? We had this 4-3-1 kind of thing. This is just the same thing now, except an octave up. So we have. Now this is just 4-3, and then we're going straight into a Duane Allman lick. The 1 flat 7, then 5 to 4, and then minor third 1. So, and then he's ending it by doing that. That's 1 flat 7, 5, 4, right? Cool, let's keep going. Oh, so I immediately know what he's doing there, right? Because he plays this lick all the time. He's just doing 5 to 6, so he's doing something like that. But he does go back to it, so let's listen back one more time so I can hit that more precisely, and then I'll break it down. Oh! Right? This is just 5 to 6. Like that. So he slides into 6 twice. And then goes back to 6. And then trill from 2 to 1, right? And then it sounds like he's coming back up to the major third. Like that. Then sliding up to the 5 on the G sharp string. Then back trilling down from 2 to 1 and then doing. That's just 2, 1, 6 on that G sharp string. So good. Come on, let's back it up. So he does that one more time. It's so strange. Gotta listen to that one more time. It's so weird because I don't hear minor third, but I don't hear major third. I hear like somewhere in between. So I think, right, man, that's amazing. I have chills. Like I feel the chills right now because he's completely using his ear. He's not going for minor or major third per se. He's really in between here, and this is wow. I've never seen an example. He claims to do this a lot, and he obviously does. But I've never heard such a clear example anywhere else. So, one more time. Alright, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but so it sounds to me like he's doing right. You really got to use your ear because he's somewhere in between major, minor, third, and then he's coming back and doing the same thing again. You know, this 1, 2, 3, and then the 2, 6 thing. So. but he's really using his ear to feel out what's going on in this major third or minor third area. And then he's going up to the 4, and then he's doing minor third, and then I think he's doing that 1 flat 7 4 minor third 2 1 thing, or minor third 1 thing, the Dwayne thing. So let's just listen one more time. Yeah. Something like that. Let's get that run, because I hear he's doing this Dwayne lick. It's the same. I've explained it plenty of times in other videos and once in this video. So it's the 1 flat 7 5 4 minor third 1 thing, except he's playing the 1 and the flat 7 on the B string and sliding all the way down to get to home base to finish the lick. Usually he's just doing this on the high E, so 1 flat 7. But now it's... So let's listen one more time, because he's doing some real crazy stuff after that. What is he doing? I can't keep up. So it sounds like... Let's try to do the whole thing. That's crazy. Something like that. One more time. I really want to get this. Oh. Right. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Let's try it a little slower. So, what he's doing is he's starting on the 1, doing this Dwayne lick, and then coming down 1 flat 7, 4 trill to minor third, then sliding into the 1 on the middle E string, and then tagging it by hinting at that minor third on the G sharp string. That is tasty. Wait, oh, did we get through the solo? Yeah, and he just does... That's just 5 to 6. Then back. And then bend to major third. And then... something like that. We're just sliding up to the 6, and then getting to the 1 on that middle E. Woo. God, we made it. It's going to be interesting watching this footage back to see how well I did in retrospect, because there's some really nuanced things up here with these bends. Not bends, but mixing major and minor, or leaning more major than minor. I want to see if I actually hit them. But that's it. I mean, this solo is incredible, obviously. And I'm going to continue to do more of these videos. I'm getting a lot of positive reception with them. So if there are any videos you want to see me react to and break down, let me know. I have an ongoing list that I'm going to eventually get through. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. Thank you.